who aren't on here yet, but we'll see.
Ah, there she is. Yep.
All right, so apparently we are now live streaming on Facebook, or so says the little button on my screen. And it miraculously all came to fruition at 12 o'clock on the dot. So here's 2 thumbs up for everybody already. I just want to welcome everybody. As we said when we were kind of just visiting and chatting, this is our very first volunteer appreciation concert. And I think if we can, I think if it like rolls well, we should do them more often. I'm coming to you today from my living room. I moved out of my office just to give me some space in case I need a dance. And I'm just outside of the community of Silton on Last Mountain Lake in Treaty 4 territory. And so proud to call this place my home. We farm along the valley and are respectful to all who walk the valley before us. So today's concert, as I mentioned, is part of the National Volunteer Appreciation Week. And the Appreciation Week goes, this year it was from the 18th until the 24th. And it's just a chance as a national organization and for communities to appreciate their volunteers in their communities and just give that extra shout out, because communities are what make our small towns and cities roll. So I love the idea. I love the initiative. And one quote that I found online was, volunteerism is the voice of people put into action. These actions shape and mold the present into the future, of which we can all be proud of. So I think that kind of quote is pretty cool and resonates with a lot of the friends we have online here today. So I know you guys didn't come here today to listen to me ramble on. If you want to do that, I'm always around. Pick up the phone and I'd love to chat. But I do want to announce, I want to welcome Justin here with us. And he's going to play a few songs, have a little visit with us. And we have a special announcement we want to make, and we'll probably do that closer to the end. And Justin has also offered up some signed swag. So I've got names of folks that I'll put in my big old white cowboy hat here, and we'll draw a name and mail out some gifts to everybody. For those of you who don't know, Justin is a small town proud boy from just outside of Lumsden. He recently did a drive-in concert tour, which was so phenomenal, as the proceeds of those went to different community groups. And I know Strasbourg was privy to one of those concerts, because I got myself a shirt. Go to the concert, get the shirt. He's proud of his roots and he strongly believes in paying it forward. Justin is an official ambassador of the Teddy Bears Anonymous, where each concert during the tour, of paying it forward, and he's an ambassador for Teddy Bears Anonymous. He also supports charitable organizations and raises awareness and thousands of dollars for other Saskatchewan charities. Supporting local is so important to Justin and his team, and wherever possible, they try to utilize the Saskatchewan businesses and musicians. So I'm going to pass it over to Justin, because he can best represent himself here without his official tour guides with him. So I will mute myself and we'll take it away.
Thank you very much for that intro. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin Labrash. I'm a recording artist from near Lumsden. I ranch just outside of Lumsden, right in the valley, and been proud to grow up in the area and spent lots of time in the Bullier area, and had many fun nights, we'll say, and not say too much about what those nights were. I'm going to play a few songs for you. I'm going to play a new one that you probably haven't heard before. This past year, was definitely an interesting year, and because I had so much extra time, I did a lot of writing. For the first part of 2020, when everybody thought, oh, quarantine's just going to be like a couple weeks and then we'll be back to normal, right? That was a pipe dream, but during that time, I thought, well, I can't really go anywhere. I can do chores and I can write songs. So a friend of mine, Doug Sylvester, and I sat down 3 times a week for almost 6 months straight. And we wrote a song every time. So we amassed quite a collection. And this is one we worked on. It's called Running Away. I'm tired of all the stories you come up with. I'm telling you over and over, I'm done with. It's high time told something. I'm now walking away, girl, I'm running. I'm running away. We're done like yesterday. Don't blame me, but I ain't coming back. There ain't nothing you can say. We're long dead and gone away. I ain't walking, baby, I'm running away. All this time you're thinking your top shelf. New song. But I gotta tell you, you're too high on yourself. The simple truth is all your lies are crushing. Well, I'm not walking away, girl, I'm running. I'm running away. We're done like yesterday. Don't blame me, but I ain't coming back. Oh, there ain't nothing you can say. We're long dead and gone away. I'm not walking, baby, I'm running away. I'm not walking, girl, I'm running. Thank you. I can't hear
I'm not
you,
sure
but-
the etiquette on that, like how the round of applause.
So that's all good.
Not sure if you can see everybody on screen, but Carla Betker wants to make sure you see her waving.
Hi, Carla. No, I appreciate everybody coming out today. Well, didn't have to go anywhere, so that's kind of a nice thing. But I appreciate you guys logging on, and anybody watching on Facebook. Thank you for watching and hanging out. This is all about volunteer appreciation, because volunteers make the world go around, and it's a pretty important thing. I try to do a lot with charities, and like was mentioned, I'm partnered and an ambassador for Teddy Bears Anonymous, which is an organization that's 100% volunteer run. And what they do is they provide sterile teddy bears to hospitals and police and first responders for kids that are in crisis or sick or anything like that. And it's a pretty cool thing that I'm lucky enough to be part of. And I always like to mention it because sometimes people don't know what it is, and it's something that everybody should know that's happening in this great province, because it's a program like nothing else, and I don't know of anywhere else in Canada that has anything like that, and so it's kind of neat. I'm gonna play another tune here. This one is a little bit older one of mine. Yeah, I definitely need a liter cup of water. This song was released, I believe, in 2016, and it was one of my first songs to really catch any traction with Canadian country radio, and it did pretty well for me and opened some doors, and definitely started things. And it was actually the first video in a trilogy that we did with 3 different music videos. So if you're interested in that, go check it out on YouTube afterwards. But it's called Front Row Seat. If you ain't got no plan, I know somewhere we can go. No, they ain't got no band, but they got a radio. We ain't got to spend too much. I can get a stand for free. Ain't no loud crowd, baby. It's only you and me. Hook you up with a front row seat, up close, baby, for the beat that style live show. Gonna be a heartbeat beat, all up against you while I watch the world turn slow. Through the thunder, windshield, out on the hood, watch the stars fall out in the sky. Yeah, I got a front row seat. It's gonna be the night of your life. If you need something to drink, we ain't got to stand in line. Just reach back under the seat. Just a sip will get you feeling fine. You can wear what you want, you can't go wrong. Gonna look good in whatever you got on. Ain't nobody gonna see you except me that you like me. Yeah, I got a front row seat, all close, baby, for the midnight style live show. Gonna be a heartbeat beat, all up against you while I watch the world turn slow. It's under windshield, out on the hood, while the stars fall out of the sky. Yeah, I got a front row seat. It's gonna be the night of your life. Got the best seat in the house, sitting on top of the world. Come on in, post girl, oh! Hook you up with the front row seat, up close, baby, for the midnight style live show. Gonna feel your heartbeat beat, howl up against the ground, watch the world turn slow. You just sunny windshield, out on the hood, while the stars fall out of the sky. Yeah, I got a front row seat, front row seat, and it's gonna be the night of your life. Look you up, girl. Thank you. It's one thing I haven't gotten used to with the virtual things is normally there's kind of a natural length of time before I thank people for their applause, because you can kind of hear the applause go up and then they start waning down, and that's when I say thank you. But when you can't really hear, I kind of wait a second. I'm like, well, thank you. Is now the time? Should I wait another 10 seconds, 30 seconds? I don't know. I really don't know, but thank you nonetheless.
Folks are commenting in the chat box about how fabulous their front row seats are and best seats in the house. And yeah, and there's lots of folks dancing too.
That's awesome. Here, I'll bring that up actually. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. I should connect that more, that every concert in 2020, everyone has a front row seat, and your front row seat is your couch. or your office chair or wherever you might be. Never did I think that every show in a winter, I wouldn't have to get bundled up and load in any gear and do any sound checks. I would just sit on my couch or in my living room and do some shows. And you know, it was super super cool for a bit, and then it got a little old after a while. But hopefully that's changing soon. And this summer for sure, we're going to be back on the road doing drive-in shows. We haven't announced that yet, but you guys get to hear it, that there is going to be 2021 drive-in shows from me and my band. It's called the Hell or High Water Tour, because we're playing some shows for you guys. Come hell or high water. I don't care what's going on. I don't care who says what. We're going to find a way. So yeah, nonetheless, we're going, that is funny. Sam just asked if I could play Summertime Kind of Love, which is exactly the song that I was about to play. Now, the music video for this song was actually shot here at my place and in the surrounding area. So if you look it up, you might recognize some sites from in the valley in and around Lumsden. But yeah, Summertime Kind of Love. Standing there in yellow sundress, the cabin girl I just can't miss, and thought to myself, ain't she beautiful? I climbed on in on the passenger side, buckled into my two-wheel drive, and I said, girl, you sure are beautiful. Then I asked her, where you wanna go? Just a song we can be alone. Then we hit the road, wheels just spinning. It was a summertime kind of love. Two kids never thought we'd grow up. Summertime will last forever. Feeling out there could never get better. Sunshine in your long blonde hair, you, it didn't matter, we could go anywhere. Oh yeah, it's a feeling you get from a summertime kind of love. Drove on down to Sunset Cove, jumped off the bank and then we dove down into that cool, clear blue water. Went on back and laid on the hook. Hand in hand, we were feeling so good. There was no place that I would have rather been. It was a summertime kind of love. Two kids never thought we'd grow up. Summertime would last forever. Feel out there could never get better. Sunshine on your long blonde hair, it didn't matter, we could go anywhere. Oh yeah, it's a feeling you get from a summertime kind of love. We both knew that someone had to end. But one thing's for sure is we'll never forget that summertime kind of love. We were kids, never thought we'd grow up. Summertime would last forever. We're feeling out there, could never get better. Sun shining on your long blonde hair, boys, we people didn't matter, we could go anywhere. Oh yeah, it's a feeling you get from a summertime kind of love. Yeah, summertime kind of love. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so for those drive-in shows, definitely stay tuned to my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and now I'm on TikTok, because isn't that what all the kids are doing these days? I now feel like I've reached the age where I was out of touch and didn't really understand, but now I'm trying to do that whole thing. But nonetheless, all the details for the shows, all the tour dates, they will be up there. I believe everything's coming out next week. So definitely stay tuned. And once the dates are announced, then ticket sales will be opened up shortly after that. All right, I think it's time for me to stop promoting things and start playing some more music. Is what I should do for sure. I'm gonna play a song that's title track off my last album, and this is it's a song about something that I think everyone goes through, where you have a relationship with somebody and you don't really understand where you're at with it. And for example, this was me and a female friend of mine, and when I started to think that, oh, maybe we're more than friends, I'm like, ah, and she's like, nah, and I'm like, ah, and she's like, nah. And then the final nah, I went and wrote a song about it. But that's okay, because I now have the title track from my last album, and it's kind of a neat song. It's called Friends or Lovers. You're always there when I call. You always help me when I fall. We've been best friends for basically forever. We're never apart, but we're never together. Are we friends or are we lovers? Or we're like sister and a brother. Every time I'm with you, I feel something. So don't just tell me nothing, 'cause I need to know. Are we friends or are we lovers? You don't know what I'm thinking, and I don't know what you feel. But this feeling inside of me, I show you it's real. Girl, you gotta tell me just how you feel. Are we friends or are we lovers? Are we like sister and a brother? Every time I'm with you, I feel something. So don't just tell me nothing, 'cause I need to know. Are we friends or are we lovers? Are we friends or are we lovers? Are we like sister and a brother? Every time I'm with you, oh, I feel something. So don't just tell me nothing, 'cause we both need to know. Are we friends or are we lovers? Are we friends or are we lovers? Thank you.
I've got texts rolling in wondering how folks can get in on these concerts and when you'll be having the dates come out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything should be announced coming next week. So I'm thinking probably Wednesday, Thursday-ish, hopefully.
Cool.
All the dates will be announced, and then after that, we'll get the ticket sales rolling, and ticket sales will all be through my website, lebrash.net, as always. But yeah, we got quite a few locations. I think we have 7 or 8 that are going to be announced for this summer. So it's going to be fun, and it's nice to kind of pick the dates. And I'm not really playing at any events, so I can book around haying this year. I don't have to go from the tractor to a show back to the tractor.
Through
I
small
can say,
town
all right,
living.
this day, yeah, exactly. This day I am not haying. I'm not cutting hay. I'm gonna go play a show, and I can pick that, and I'm gonna say, okay, it's gonna rain that day, but not where I'm playing the show, just at home. So I don't have to hay. Yeah. They gotta specify that. All right. I'm gonna play a song that was not my last single to radio, but the single before that. Oh, thank you for posting the website link. It actually turned out to be my highest charting song on radio to date. This song finally broke me into the top 70. Which was kind of a plateau that I hadn't been able to crack, and so I really appreciate everybody that supported this song, and all the radio stations that played it. It's called "See You in the Stars." I knew you had to run, no you couldn't stay, had to roll out. California wave melted into those clouds. Yeah, it messed me up. Now it's hard to sleep with the shape of you all in these sheets. I'll be seeing you around. I'll see you barefoot, dancing in the dark, you dark sign off at the back of my car. Girl, wherever you are, no, you're not that far. I'll see you on a window pane in the Key West Seashore picture frame. Back these arms, I'll see you when the stars are shining in the middle of the night. Up there circling satellites, stars are shining in the middle of the night. You fall back in these arms. I hope you're looking for what you find to the Milky Way and the Hollywood sound. Let the warm sun kiss your skin. When you're knocking on my door, still wearing my shirt, baby, I won't ask where you were. You can tell me all about it till 2 a.m. Until then, I see you barefoot, dancing in the dark, you can take something off to the back of my car. Girl, wherever you are, no, you're not that far. I'll stand beside a window pane in a Key West Seashore picture frame. Back these arms, I see you in the stars shining in the middle of the night. Up there circling satellites, stars shining in the middle of the night. We've all making these arms. I see you barefoot, dancing in the dark, jean dark sun off in the back of my car. Girl, wherever you are, no, you're not that far. I'll see you in the window pane in a Key West Seashore picture frame. Far back in these arms, I'll see you when the stars are shining in the middle of the night. Up there circling the satellites, stars shining in the middle of the night. Fall back in these arms. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so that song is "See You in the Stars." One of my favorites that I was able to put out, and a pretty cool music video that we filmed. That actually has a behind the scenes making of video that the production crew made. So if anybody's interested in filmmaking, any of the younger viewers right now or older, if you're interested in filmmaking, go check it out. See You in the Stars, making of, and there's some pretty cool technical behind the scenes on that. All right, I'm gonna play a new song that you haven't heard yet. Maybe I played it at a drive-in, I'm not sure. I gotta remember what the chords are, 'cause that's how new it is. There we go. Okay, so this song is called "The Dog's Life," and the song is it's about well, it's from the perspective of a dog, and it doesn't have to be a dog. It's any pet. Everybody has some sort of a pet in their life, and of course, those pets do not outlive us. So this is just kind of about that experience, and it's about it from the dog's point of view. It's called "Dog's Life." I'm not running away, but I'm still running. Even though I'm not beside you, I'll always be there. What we built together was really something. Faith of trust, loyalty, the love we share. It's not easy, the hurt is so real. So let it all out and let time heal. 'Cause I'm up here doing just fine. Found myself the sweetest patch of sunshine. Just saying thanks, I'm alright. Till now it's been a hell of a dog's life. Dig myself a hole and keep on digging. Find the biggest bone, howl at the moon. There ain't no cats and vacuums, it sure is heaven. Not hard being lazy when there ain't too much to do. I know it's not easy, the hurt is real. Just let it out and let time heal. 'Cause I'm up here doing just fine. Found myself the sweetest patch of sunshine. Just saying thanks, I'm alright. Till now it's been a hell of a dog's life. I'll see you soon in my next life. We'll make some new memories. We got lots of time. But now I'm up here doing just fine. Found myself the sweetest patch of bright sunshine. Just saying thanks, and I'm alright. Tell you now it's been a hell of a dog's life. Tell you now it's been one hell of a dog's life. Thank you. Now that song is gonna be on my next album, whenever that actually happens. We were planning to work on it this winter, but with the restrictions and everything, we weren't able to really get together in a studio too easily. So we put it on hold for now, but we're hoping to have it out maybe this year. We'll see. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for having me, and thank you for putting this all on. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for helping your community. Thank you for everything you do, no matter what it is. And just thank you for being good people in a time where people can easily become not so good. So just want to thank you guys for that, and give yourselves a pat on the back, because it's not too hard to put a smile on your face and be nice to people, but it's also pretty easy to just kind of frown and forget there's any good. I want to play one more song for you here. This was a really big song for me, and it's one that continues to kind of be one of my more well-known ones. It was the very first song that ever got me on the top 100 in Canada, which was pretty cool. And I think it peaked at like 80 something. So it was pretty low. But you know, I was above Luke Bryan for a whole week. Yeah. Now next week he may have gone up to somewhere like between like 10 and 1 ish area, but for a week I was above him, so I hold on to that. Anyways, it did stay on the top 100 for quite a little bit, and it was the very first song that I ever had that hit the charts. And I still remember the day that we found out that it hit the top 100. Was pretty darn cool, and will stick with me forever. But this song is called "We Ran Out." We ran out of running houses, some were down. We were wild horses in a one-horse town, trying to figure out how much trouble we could make. We ran out of summer sun at Sandbar Beach, bought the cheapest beer with a fake ID, threw bottles at stop signs just to watch them break. We were young bucks running, didn't know what was coming. We were getting high, falling in love. We ran out of summer. We ran out of places we could sneak off to, the lakes that tan and eyes that blue. Say, boy, don't you want to find somewhere to be alone? We ran out of stories we could break about, so we crank the radio real loud, go anywhere as long as the world's home. Town till we ran out of time. We were young bucks running, didn't know what was coming. We were getting high and falling in love. We were brothers, every time we partied on the world. The sun and I was lighting up. We ran
mute everyone.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
So we're gonna give Justin a little break here and then we'll call him back on the stage with one of those bring him back claps. But we do have one other, just one sec here. We just have one other announcement we do want to make today. Every year, oh, there we are. Just have to get my papers. Every year, Prairie Central District, we have 2 intake dates for a Volunteer Appreciation Award, and these awards are given out. It's so hard to adjudicate them. This year we had 4 such good applications come in, and the awards kind of want communities to be able to give an extra shout out to those people who do so much for communities and keep them together and just make them roll. Prairie Central District, the bulk of our communities have kind of around that 600-700 people populations. We're not massive cities, we're not big, huge places, but man, do we have a lot of heart. And it's so cool seeing the things that all these communities do. So I'm going to, I think I can figure out how to do this. I've just pinned one little special screen here. Hopefully it's the same screen that you guys are all seeing. This year, the winner of our Volunteer Appreciation Award was the one and only Peter Frostad from Strasbourg. Woo! So Peter has done amazing things in the community of Strasbourg. He was nominated by the Strasbourg Rec Board, and the nomination came in from Vicky and her team. A few kind of notes that I pulled from the application that that really stood out to me and our adjudication team. That Peter has been a volunteer who kept life real for so many people during COVID. Pete helped create connections and normality through his video productions and through his outreach with the seniors community and a lot of the Christian faith-based communities in town. He also worked on putting together some mental health workshops for the community. And one key comment that came from the application was these events. This event was the one and only event that no one could take away from us. And we know that Peter will always be there for us. So I don't know if anybody's cutting onions in their kitchen today, but can we all give a huge round of applause to Peter and the Strasbourg and District Community Rec Board, because that they do so much. And with this award comes $1,000 towards the Strasbourg Rec Board for sport, culture, and recreation programming. And I look forward to working with Vicky and the rest of her team to help put together some programs and see. I can't wait to see the impact that the programs and initiatives have. So I don't know. I thought I pinned. There we go. Did that work? Do I now have Pete? There, we've got Pete. Sorry, folks, you were just watching my big old giant head on the screen there for a second. So again, I do want to thank you, Peter, for all that you do in your community. And yeah, we'll be in touch, Vicky, and maybe we can bring another concert or something fabulous to Strasbourg, because we do want to come and personally shake a few hands and give a few hugs. So we will do that. Pete, do you want to be put on the spot? Give me a thumbs up if you want to give a rebuttal.
I guess it doesn't have to be a rebuttal, but it certainly is a big thank you. It's totally unexpected, and I really appreciate you putting this award up and getting awarded this thing. I don't think I've ever been awarded anything in my life before, but it's been a crazy year, and being able to try to make it as real as possible for people has been very rewarding, and we've had a tremendous amount of support. And I say we because Carol and I do a lot of these projects together, and so just wanted to thank her for all her support. And she's been a little bit of a video editor widow for the last 13 months, to be honest. but it's all good. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. So I'm just trying to, there we go, remove spotlight. So I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do our final draw here. We've got some, I'm going to go pick them up from Justin at some point. We'll get some signed merch out. Oh, he's got his, they were like swagging rights koozies, those things. They won awards. Yeah, so they're beverage holders. You can put whatever beverage of choice you want in them, but they are little cowboy boot shaped koozies. So I'm going to do my draw. I've got everybody from the Prairie Central District that was on the screen here today, as well as the folks who are watching us on Facebook Live. Da-da-da-da. And our winner is Sheena Coops. Yay, Sheena. So I will be in touch with you, Sheena, and we will get some koozies sent out, or one koozie sent out to you. And the other one will go to Kendra Bessie. Yay! So we will connect with those. Sheena is down in Fort Capel, Treaty 4 grounds, and Kendra is up on a farm near the village of Shields. So if we can get I don't know how we call Justin from backstage back on to see if he'll do an encore presentation or not.
Of course I will.
Oh, he's back. He came from backstage, folks.
Well, congrats, Peter, on that award. And congrats, Kendra and Sheena, for the koozies. They work very well. I have used them in product testing and development many times over, and they work really well. Yeah, I will definitely play one more song. What song? That's the question here.
I'm just trying to figure out how to save you, but it's not working for me.
Oh, I can't be saved anymore. I lost soul. Let's see. Did that work?
Yeah.
Yes. I figured it out. I know something.
Justin,
Yes.
this is Peter. I'm the oldest in this group by quite a bit. Oh, except for maybe one person. I won't mention her name. We were at your outdoor concert in Strasbourg, and I enjoyed it very much. And a couple of times you played some old country classics, which of course I would identify with. And I was just wondering if that would be something you'd consider doing for us.
100% I would. Do you have something in mind? Because you, of all people, are definitely the one that can request a song right now.
You know what? I don't recall which ones you did just off the top of my head, but yeah, any old country classic would be something that I thought you did them very well, and it was a treat to hear a few of those.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I can definitely do something. Actually, I know what I can do. I'm going to play a song that is by one of my favorite bands of all time, and a band that I actually got to open for a couple years ago that I was really excited about, and that band is Black Hawk. If you don't know them by name, you will definitely know their music. This is one of my favorite songs called Strong Enough. The sound says do not touch, you're out of bounds, you're forbidden fruit, don't come around. It says don't make plans, cause on your hand it's a promise made to another man. Cause when you're around, my defenses go down, the feelings get stronger, the looks get longer. The closer you come, the weaker I get. But it ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. So please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't stay. I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. I can't resist you even though I try. So please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. The sign says, slow down, slippery ice. You got dangerous curves, don't think twice. It says, not for sale, you're spoken for. Just take your heart and walk out that door. 'Cause when you're around by the fences going down, the feelings get stronger, the looks get longer. The closer you come, the weaker I get. But it ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. So please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't stay. I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. I can't resist you even though I try. So please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Don't say I didn't warn you, don't say you didn't know. Don't wait till it's too late and then try to go. The closer you come, the weaker I get. And it ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. I'm begging you, baby, please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't stay. Not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. I can't resist you even though I try. So please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. I'm not strong enough to say no.
Wow, that was so awesome. Thank you again. Thanks to everybody for joining us today. And be sure to reach out to your communities and say thank you. Give somebody I guess you can't really give them a pat on the back, but like give them a high five through your car window. And thank them for all the work that they're doing that continue to make our communities roll, because it's amazing when we can get together distance and the things that we can still do. So again, reach out to me. Our website is prairiecentral.ca. You can connect with me directly on there and see how maybe we can help you out with some volunteer workshops or maybe some concerts. Hook you up with a couple. We've got some fabulous Prairie Central District musicians out there. And we'll be in touch, everybody. Enjoy your weekends, and you can share this video. It will be on Facebook if you're on Facebook, so you can share it away with your friends. And thanks everybody for joining us. I know we had a couple latecomers. We had one of Pete's daughters join us, so it's lovely to see. I wish I should have texted her earlier and sent her the codes. But yeah, thank you everybody, and high fives. All right, bye folks. Have a good lunch. Take
Thank you
care.
very much. Bye.